This is game 4 at Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oklahoma Sooners. Restate state follow Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Ncaa is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL to come back for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff showing last year. He believes Oregon can take it all the way this season, and it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Ncaa and the Oregon Ducks. Reese?
Thanks, Howie. The Sooners kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's Davison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before it gets started.
Keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration. And they're sitting.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
But that's.
And he's got it.
I don't even know why they made me switch it too.
All kinds of room to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. Did you see that young man out wide, man? He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners will hustle through the line. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, going to the air.
What the bro? This is why I don't play dynasty.
Over in their own end.
This is why.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people will say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Using his legs, it's Davison. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Stumbled to the ground.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time racing requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. At the 40, there he goes. Boy, he looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. It's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they've got to tackle better on the back end.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Takes a hit as he fires. Complete in the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll run it. It's Robinson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage a second ago. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Under fire. Into the house. Touchdown, Sooners.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dante Moore going to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Now they'll try the right side. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right back to the well. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't shown great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation, will they do it?
Oh, what a move! Continues to fight for yards. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's taking the shot.
Oh,
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out in the air.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He wants to throw it again. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. The screen. He's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying their football?
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Thomas. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Here's a give to Robinson. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. The short hand, Harris. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle.
Yes, sir.
They will score! Touchdown! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Here's Moore to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
What?
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play.
Oh, my God.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Finding an escape route. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Takes a handoff. It's Davis. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this team's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. This one's complete. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Bro, what the
too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course, he's going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Bear.
Oh, ball, man. Like, we got niggas, 2 niggas right there to make a fucking tackle down. I don't be understanding this shit, man.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Literally, 2 niggas right there to make a tackle.
No glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quarterback may change this route. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running inside, it's Robinson. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our whip around with Florida in their matchup against the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Gators, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Working that left side now. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throw him the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
Looking downfield on first down.
Keep running, idiot. What the fuck? What the receiver just in there?
Good job by this defense. Great job by the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The option, the keeper, knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take.
Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sooners. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hill. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
More. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game. And
all y'all niggas back there just covering
He's really
grass.
close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. More to throw for it on 4th down.
Yes!
Who
fucking knocked out?
Over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Too much air on the ball. Yes, sir.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
To the air, it's Mateer. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
In the red area, it's Robinson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to change this route. From the gun on 3rd down.
Don't jump, fucking idiot.
Incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are...
Get off me.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! They were finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore.
Good knockout.
They really could have used that catch.
That's how you don't play grass and play the man. Thank you.
It brings up a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Yes, sir.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
That's how you bracket him.
Gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Sooners head quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Mateer. With the catch,
All
it's
four.
Robinson.
Thank you.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Might be changing the route. Sends it back in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He caught it.
That's how you read. He leave, you replace. Let's go. I don't even know why they picked play.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip and tuck affair. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Don't do me like that, Ncaa.
Scrimmage and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Don't do me like that, Ncaa.
That just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Gives it on the option. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wide receiver going in motion.
No.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bear. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves.
No, 3. Come on, 3.
In the middle, it's Stewart. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Throwing more. Got a man, it's Stewart. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 for the 1st down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And they're able to get him down. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Again, it's Moore. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Gonna run it. It's Davison.
Good fucking tackle.
A bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dante Moore fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
I did click R3 down.
Sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
A bookie!
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Inside the 40. At the 30.
Nice comeback win.
The 10. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown Sooners.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That adds their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And they did tack on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Bear. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game.
Bro, what type of dive was that?
They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Here's Moore to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions of this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Yes, sir.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with second.
Bookie.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the point after is good. Bring it out. It's Bear. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. We have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Just gets him to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. More to throw for it on 4th down. It is, he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go take.
There's some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to learn and never watch again.
That's where you not turn the ball over.